Welcome back. Thanks so much for staying with us. This Saturday should be a perfect day to visit Renolda Gardens, who are hosting their fall plant sale in Winston-Salem.
So let's say good morning to John Rethling. He is the director of the Renolda Gardens. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here with us, although we see that you're joining us from outside, which we love. Could you start by reminding folks what all Renolda Gardens entails and how they can visit?
The analogy I always use, what Central Park is to New York City is what Renolda is to Winston-Salem. It's 4 acres of formal gardens. It's 130 more acres of wild areas, 2 miles of trails, 16-acre meadow. It's just a little bit of everything. So there's something here for everyone.
And your annual fall sale, share some of the things and types of plants that people can pick up and bring home with them.
Yeah, we've got a wide array. I mean, we've got trees, shrubs, perennials, some vines, a few indoor plants, but it's we try to appease everyone. We've got a large selection of natives, and a lot of these even we propagated from the property. So it's talk about direct from the source.
I was just about to ask about that, John, because when I've gone on walks in the Renolda Gardens, you do see those little signs that say this is native and these are helping with pollination. How do these plants relate back to the gardens and landscape there at Renolda?
A lot of them, we try to grow the plants first. Can't do that for everything, but that way we can say, hey, we've grown this, we know it's successful here. And a lot of these, and the work we've been doing on the trails of cleaning up invasives and putting natives back, one of the great things is as those get established, they become great stock plants that we can propagate from and then have in our plant sales.
And do these funds raised from the sale really have a positive or far impact, would you say, to Renolda Gardens?
Oh, absolutely. The way we operate, about a third of our operations are funded by earned revenue. And of course, the plant sales play a big part in that. We have our big spring sale and then our big fall sale. So those are 2 major contributors to making sure the gardens look great for everyone.
Are there any specific plants that you yourself are really hoping that people look into or want people to maybe start planting this fall, maybe pick those up at the sale?
We've got some great deciduous azaleas, which people don't think of azaleas as dropping their leaves, but not only are they fantastic plants, they're fragrant. So that's something you don't think about with azaleas, and they're native. We've got a Japanese flowering apricot that is a personal favorite of mine. It flowers in February. It's extremely fragrant. We've got a coneflower that called Fragrant Angel that smells like milk chocolate. So I don't know. Trying to keep the cravings down might not be the best plan.
Yeah, that would probably just prompt me to have that craving even more. So let's talk about the garden workshops we hear about you have this fall. And they're taught by experts. Can you tell us more about those programs?
Absolutely. It's been a long running tradition of the Tuesday Gardening Series. We do it in the spring and fall. The next one is actually a workshop. We've got a few spaces left. It's next Tuesday, October 3rd. It's a container workshop with Michelle Hawks, and she's fantastic at doing containers. So you actually bring your container. We've got soils, we've got plants for you. And she'll help you kind of, work on getting great texture, great balance in your container. After that, we have Annabelle Renwick from Duke Gardens coming to talk about their prairie that they built and then how they've extended that into doing like parking areas in Durham. So it's an amazing, opportunity to learn about some of these great initiatives, that help our environment.
Yeah, and we will invite you to come on back and talk about those workshops like you have in the past. Thank you again for your time, John, and for everyone at home. You can enjoy the Renolda Gardens Fall Plant Sale this Saturday, September 30th. It's happening on the front lawn of the Renolda House. You'll see signs posted up there from 8 in the morning until 2 that afternoon. You can always find more information by visiting renolda.org/visit.